Good morning. The roofers got done yesterday around 5 o'clock or so. Took them all day, but there was a lot of work to do. The supervisor said that this was like the third worst decking underneath shingles that he's ever seen. The people that did the roofing before these folks, they just took off the shingles and then put new shingles on top of the old rotten decking boards. So it was a mess, and they were just slowly rotting. And whenever you'd get up there, every time you step somewhere, you'd crack something, and you'd make little indentions in the roof, and just areas that were going to eventually fill up with water and start leaking. So right over here in this area, you can see a low area. It's kind of low, kind of dips right there. Now that is that back part in that area. Well, actually, you see that brown right here, that brown stripe right there. That is the add-on. That big section right there. The original part of the house is all this right here. This is the add-on. So my brother-in-law, he added on to this house. That's part of why it's kind of dipping right in there. The roofer said they did what they could to get it evened out. They put all new plywood up there. I think it was 1/4 inch, but I can't remember for sure. But thicker than what was up there to give it to some roof support. Plus they put in those 4. You see those squares up there, those top hats. Those are the vents. They put in 4 vents to help vent out the heat in the summertime, because it's part of the reason why you have stuff going on, underneath the shingles. They start to, I don't know, swell, crack or something. So they put those in to to release the heat. Plus, I was talking to my wife, that possibly it kind of makes sense that in the summertime, maybe it won't get so hot in the house if it vents out the heat, instead of the heat trying to come through the ceiling into the house. Maybe it'll help release it, better that way. So it's a nice color they used, a nice color shingle. It just turned out good, and we're not really picky about the color and the appearance so much. We just don't want it to leak anymore. So there you go. I mean, it's done. And the gentleman was very nice, and they have a good reputation for doing a good job. And he says if we have any more trouble, give him a call. They don't give you no written guarantee or warranty or anything like that. He just says that he wants to make it good. He wants to have our business in the future if need be. And he wants references. So they do a good job, so that they'll keep thriving in the business. He's been doing it, I think he said, for 20 some years. Yeah, good guy. Haven't been up there yet. I'd be kind of curious to go up there, kind of check things out. But on the other hand, I'm a little, I shouldn't be, a little nervous to get up there and start walking around on it. But just from all the crap we've had happening, don't really want to chance anything. But it's okay. I mean, it's all new decking up there. So so yeah, we're glad we got this done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. It was the more costly thing that we've had to put into this house, other than the restoration that we did inside there 2 or 3 years ago. Took us a year to get this thing ready to move into, so it was pretty bad in there. But there you go. This is just this side. I can't get too far on the other side to get a distance shot to be able to see. I'd have to climb up there, but because there's a house right on the other side. But yeah, it turned out looking pretty nice, and we're pretty happy with the job. It was very noisy here yesterday with all the hammering. They had rolls of tar paper, falling on the roof, and packs of shingles hitting the roof. So it was pretty noisy in here. Plus the supervisor that was handling it, he slipped on some tar paper and fell on his back up there. So that was another earthquake moment in the house that we wonder what the heck just happened. But the poor guy was kind of walking around holding his lower back for the rest of the day. But he kept on working away on it. He's helping them guys, the crew and stuff. But yeah, it's done. So there we go. That one over there on this one, well, we over, yeah, right up, let's see, right there. That one square hat right there, that vent top. That one there was when I was working on this place those years ago, getting it ready to move in the bathroom, something fell through the ceiling. It was like a pipe. So I'm thinking it must have been like an old water heater pipe or something like that. I pushed it back up and found it on the roof sticking up out of a hole, and I got up there and pulled it out through the ceiling or through the roof, and I put an old skillet lid on top of it and sealed it up the hole. That's all I had at the time. So it worked, and it's been up there all this time. And the supervisor guy asked him about it. He says, "Oh yeah, I took that off." He says, "I thought it was kind of funny, but yet I've seen crazier things than that on top of roofs, that people rig up, to cover holes and such." But it was a chrome, very shiny lid, and I was telling him that I was always wondering if I was blind in airplanes flying over or not. But all right, so there we go. A lot of work to still do on this place. You can see right over here. See the siding, how it's kind of rippled like that. My brother-in-law, he used to burn right out here in the yard, and I guess it got too hot and did that to the siding, if I remember correctly. So I have my burn pile clear out here now. Keep that from happening anymore. I don't really like siding. I'd rather it be wood, sealed up and painted myself, but I don't know. I don't know how much of a maintenance that would be, if I'd have to keep up on it like constantly or not. But yeah, siding, I always thought it's kind of unattractive. Plus, if you don't do it right, you can see everything. The seat, the ends of them and stuff like that. I don't know if that's normal or not. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna let you go now, like I'm talking to somebody on a phone. So there we go. It's done. We're happy. All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.